Hello, hello, Sagittarius. This is, of course, Brooklyn Badass Sagittarius Tarot. And listen, cuties. Okay, something very significant happened to me, and it involved. I saw a ghost of my past the other day. Okay, so this reading, I thought like I'm gonna do a very special reading for you who's like had a, what do you call it, like a ghost. Has anybody ghosted you? You understand what I'm talking about? Well, I think when I started the channel, I was talking to someone. It's like, that's what you kids say now, right? I was talking to someone. Let's do a little bit ding before I get into this absolute drama. Okay, so while I do the little shuffle, I'm going to tell you what happened. And I know you're going to be nodding along, just like, yep, been ghosted. It's the worst, right? It is. Anyway, we were talking, we were getting on, like it's been a long time since I've gotten along with someone like that, right? You know, like the conversation flows very easily. You have a lot in common. Maybe we even had the same experiences back in the day, okay? So it was a little bit spooky. Anyway, out of nowhere. Now you have to understand, like, I am not a clingy person. I don't do the double text or the triple text or anything like that, right? Like, I am not a clingy person. Like, I need to be brought in very slowly, okay? Because I don't have a lot of faith in, like, people, okay? So people who I'm dating, not people in general. Anyway. So I noticed that he's just in the middle of the conversation, he just starts, right? And I was like, oh. So I sent one message. I was like, oh, looks like you're ghosting me. Nothing, right? Nothing. So I blocked. I have no time for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm not Miss Investigator or anything like that. I find that very boring. But you can see on the WhatsApp when they have been on, but they just haven't messaged you. You understand? So anyway, so I blocked him, moved on with my life. I was a little bit annoyed, and as a matter of fact, I just went, I'm done with the apps. I'm just done. So I actually deleted my profile. So not because of him, but because it's not getting me anywhere anyway. So but then he showed up. I mean, not in person, but like he followed me. He found me on Instagram. He followed my old account that I don't even use anymore. And I was going to send him a message going like, what the fuck, right? Like, I blocked you. I have no time for the games. If you can't communicate your needs or like anything, I got no time for you. Life is too short, right? Anyway, because they're going to do it again. If they do it once and you let them back in, they're going to do it again. Anyway, and tell me in the comments if that has happened to you, okay? So anyways, and he sent me this long crybaby message. Now, I'm not saying crybaby because he's a boy. I'm saying crybaby because he's not an adult here, okay? Like, he was like, oh, woe is me. I don't have any money. I'm scared. Like, I'm living with my friend. I got nothing. I'm like, oh, am I supposed to find this attractive? Is that what but he was like, I'm sorry. I was just not at a good point in my life. So I let a couple friends and my kid see it. My kid was like, Mom, he's trying to get in your pants here. And I was like, how could you try and get in my pants when you're like saying you're a loser? Like, what do you think of me? If you think that's gonna like go, oh yes, please, Mr. Loser and liar and ghost, please, I can't, I have to, right? No, wrong. So anyways, I just said a thing back on, thanks for the apology. I don't understand, but can I give you a little bit of advice? Like, maybe you're not ready for dating, okay? Because people don't like their time wasted. And this is the one thing about dating. Can I get an amen on this? People don't like their time wasted. So anyways, I thought I would do if anybody else has been ghosted out there, it's a very frustrating thing. So I'm doing a ghosts of the ghost of the past, the present, and the future. It's a nice little Christmassy theme, even though I really hate Charles Dickens. Oh my God, how long are his books? Do you know he was paid by the word? I was like, yeah, I can fucking believe that, right? Like, oh my God, that man talks longer than my mother. Anyway, so, okay, so thank you so much to the angels and the celestial beings and the spirit guides and the saints, and of course our lovely saint, Miss Mona Lisa Vito. She is the patron saint of automotive expertise and leather and leopard print. Look at that. Velvet leopard print. Can I get an amen? Anyway, Right, so let's talk about this ghost Sagittarius, this asshole, right, who likes just wasting our time and not talking to us, not telling us the truth. You know, that was the other thing. Sorry, I'm digressing here. However, you'll probably understand this. On his profile, he was like, okay, this is the last time. I'm so sick of the games, blah, blah, blah. And he was talking about his very successful musician career. I have a thing about bass guitarists, okay? I really do. It's a weakness. Funny men and bass guitarists. But so he just lied about the whole thing and ghosted, which is the biggest problem, like, of the apps, right? Anyway, okay, I'm getting all worked up now. Okay, let's talk about this ghost. This isn't about me anymore. This is about you, Sagittarius, with the ghosting. Okay, let's see what the situation was with this ghost in the past. Oh, well, hello. Is there any surprise here? No. Look at this. Oh. Sometimes, okay, yes, sometimes all of us, like, especially if we really like someone, might get a little bit carried away, thinking about the future, you know, maybe going on a vacation or like getting an apartment together, something like that, okay? Look at this. I think you had a very clear Ten of Pentacles. I think you had a very clear end game, right? Like, this isn't someone who just ghosted you after like a week, okay? No, no, no. You've been out a few times with this person and you got on really well, okay? And I'm not saying you had your like kids' names planned or anything. Maybe you had some dog names planned. I can't blame you. Dogs are so cute. Look at them there. I love them. Hello, babies. Anyway, but you had an idea and that was smashed to pieces, right? No doubt because of the ghosting, okay? So, yeah, asshole, okay? Let's go to the present, where your ghost is mentally in the present. Oh, well, I mean, come on, right? Okay, so we know that the magician is like creating something out of nothing, making a nice life for yourself, balancing out all the, like, you know, the pentacles and the cups and the swords and the wands, right? So this is all like creating things, nice life, that kind of thing, but the power to do it, right? No, this one, I wager you that he lives or she lives or they live a fucking chaotic life. Can I get an amen on that? Like, I'll bet you they're the kind of person who blames everybody else for what's going on in their lives, how they made the wrong decisions. Nothing is ever their responsibility. Like they probably, I'm not saying if you jump from job to job, you're a bad person, but that because, you know, you might be figuring yourself out. But I think that this person has lots of different jobs because they get fired. Like, they just keep getting fired because it's so irresponsible, right? So this person does not know how to make a nice life. This explains this. They don't know. Now, they're probably thinking of you, but they don't know how to bring you back. They don't know how to create you in their lives or whatever, because they're such a mess, okay? You got to stay away from these messy people. They are not good for you. Look, I've said this a million times, babies. I can't tell you what to do with your life. It's your life. You understand who you are, like your circumstances, the whole thing. But what I can tell you is this type of person, not responsible, blaming other people, creates messes and chaos everywhere. Like, gives you a dream, sells you a dream, and then it disappears. Like, all that isn't, emotionally available enough to tell you what's going on in their lives, how they're feeling, whatever, even if they're having doubts. No, they're so inconsiderate of your feelings just disappearing, okay? And I think I need to do, I'm going to have to pull a clarifier. No, you know what? I'm going to wait till the end because I have something very important to say and hopefully I won't forget, okay? Let's see what's going to happen in the future, okay, with this fucking ghost. Okay. I feel like I need to say, I think that because there are multiple people, it's the Three of Cups, this is all about like lovely celebration with your friends and people who love you and you all like happy for each other and things like that. Of course, he is and she or they are not going to be happy with anything good that's going on in your life. Now, I can tell. They're keeping an eye on you, okay? They might have like created a fake account to like keep an eye on you or whatever, but they know what's going on. Maybe they're asking around, and whatever. And they are seething on the inside. right? Because you're doing well. Even if you're just making little gains here and there, Sagittarius, you might be starting over too. Like, you maybe you're like, just finding your feet and all that kind of stuff, right? Which is okay, baby. It's okay. We all go through cycles where we got to start again and do all this kind of stuff, okay? So you keep doing you. You keep making those healthy, good choices that are for you, that honor who you are, that help you grow as a person, all that kind of beautiful things, okay? But they aren't going to like that, because let me tell you something about miserable people. The only thing that makes miserable people happy is when other people are miserable. I'm sure you know people like this in your life. The people who like wait for like the second you look happy or you're laughing or whatever, and then they just go in there and they say something that just ruins the whole thing, right? But I think this person, like, I think that they actually are more of like a seether, like they keep all the, oh, I hate them. Or look at how well that Sagittarius is doing. Like, they keep it on the inside and just let it percolate. You know what I mean? This person sucks, okay? This person is not good for you. And I think that it's very important to tell you to really be careful, okay? Because, like, I don't know if they got a silver tongue. Maybe they're very good with their words, right? And so they talk themselves back in. But, you're going to be more of a shell, like a husk, you know what I mean? Like the tamale, the thing that they wrap the tamale in. You're going to be like that. No nice flavor left, just the outside, right? Now I want to get a little what to do next type of thing, or what to look out for, that type of thing. Let's see what you would said with this, because I love the vice versa deck, because it's got the inside and the outside on both sides. It's very nice. So, okay. Hangman. Well, I mean, it's wait and see. Watch out for them, right? And change your approach, change your perspective. They can't bring anything good to you. This type of person cannot bring, unless it's like 20 years later, they've grown up, they've changed. People can change, but the people that change have to show you they've changed. They can't just come back and say they've changed. Oh, no. So I say, look at things in a different way. Be very patient. Look at that. Does that person look pressed? Nope. It's more like, well. Look who's come back. The ghost. Zombie. I think that's what it's like. Even like when they come back, it's a zombie, right? Okay. So I think definitely get a different perspective. Be patient, and really figure out what it is. You don't have to say anything to them if they come back, Sagittarius. You are not under any obligation to talk to them, to respond to them, to acknowledge that they are alive. No, because they ghosted. They did this in the first place. You're allowed to give them a taste of their medicine. Anyway, so I just want you to protect yourself, Sagittarius, okay? Because you're beautiful little babies, and you have a lot to give. Sagittarians are very generous. They care about their people. They're very loyal. They want the person who they're with to like grow and become a better person, just like they do. They like that kind of thing, You're not going to get that with this person. So that's your ghost reading. I'm going to be doing like all the other things, like the love, for 2024 and like the Januaries. I'm doing all those. So don't you look out for them, okay, baby? No, not don't you look out for them. I mean, look out for them. Don't you worry, okay? So thank you very much, Sagittarius. And you know what? Like, I love you, beauty, so much. I am so blessed. I think we have a very good little cute community here of Sagittarians, and I between the TikTok and here on the YouTube, I just love you guys. And there are so many good tarot readers on there right now, and you're spending your time with me, and I just really appreciate you, babies. And I hope that the new year gives you everything that's good for you, that honors who you are, and that's gonna make your life beautiful. Do you understand? So thank you, Sagittarians. I hope you liked this ghost reading, the assholes. All right, I love you, babies. Okay, look after yourself. Bye.